found a love
And dog gets them for free.
for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead.
I found a boy, beautiful. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me.
'Cause we may be kids, but we're so
against all odds. I know we'll be
alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes, baby. I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful,
I don't deserve this.
darling, you look perfect.
The pony is like so much different too.
With the power vested in me by the state of Florida, I, Judge Robert Gould, call this ceremony to order. This Saturday, the 19th day of February of the year 2022, we are gathered here in front of God, friends, and family for the marriage of our bride, Mikayla Frances Manley, and our groom, Dominick Thomas Dolnack. First, the bride and the groom asked me specifically to have a spiritual blessing that tell you that it's not all the presents and the flowers and the dresses, it's that the two of you being here together, and that all of you that came from far and near away, that makes it special tonight. And that I know that these two people, when they are wed, will bring charity and love double to all those in need. And in that, I put a blessing on you and ask you all to say amen. Dominick and Mikayla, I now address the two of you to state your will and accord to enter into the contract of marriage that I have seen and has the full force and effect of the state of Florida and these United States of America. So Dominick, look at me and tell me, do you come to this contract of marriage of your own free will and a clear conscience to marry Mikayla Frances Manley as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Mikayla, do you come to this contract of marriage of your own free will and a clear conscience to marry Dominick Thomas Dolnack as long as you both shall live?
I do. You are my best friend,
and the love of my life. You make me feel more loved and safe than I ever thought possible, and I promise to always make you feel the same way. I promise to remind you every day just how wonderful and special you are. I promise to always be on your side and to honor you in any way that I can, no matter what comes our way. You make me a better person every day. You're the calm in my storm, and I can never thank you enough. You are my home, and I promise to never take that for granted. It's the greatest honor of my life to love and be loved by you. I'm so excited for all of the adventures that await us and to grow old with the best friend I've ever had. I love you so much.
My groom, go in for a hug. Everybody, let's hear it for the bride.
That was beautiful. You did great.
That was beautiful and lovely, and I'm going to call on my groom for his answer.
A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. These are my vowels. But these are my vowels. Mikayla, we have been together for 4 years, and in that short amount of time, you've shown me a stronger sense of love than I could have ever imagined for myself. You have such a big heart, and you are very passionate about the things that you believe in. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. I'm reminded of how lucky I am every time I look into your eyes, because I can see that you believe in me. So Mikayla, I promise to believe in you too. I promise to support you unconditionally and try my best to make any bad day into a better one. I promise to make you feel special by doing the little things like filling up your water bottle or taking care of Bentley. I promise to be strong when you need a hero and delicate when you need a friend. I promise to listen to how you feel and what you desire, and I promise to do whatever it takes in the moment to make you smile just because I love you. I'm excited to be gathered here in front of our friends and family and God as we begin the rest of our lives together. Sorry. I know I am truly blessed, for today I get to marry my best friend, and I promise to never forget the promises that I make to you. It is my vow to never let us forget why we love each other.
Everybody, let's hear it for the groom.
Maybe not.
And everybody, please present the rings, my best man. And would the groom take the bride's ring, and the bride take the groom's ring? And everybody repeat after me. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
Dominick and Mikayla, look down at these rings now, because you guys are the physical symbol of the commitment you make today. I'll sign the marriage license, but it goes away in a drawer. Remember this moment now, when you're home together or out in the world for everybody to see, because they signify your wedding and commitment. And for all of you visiting from Atlanta, Boston, Pittsburgh, Chicago, when they come to your home right here in South Florida, or in all of these wonderful cities, or you come to their home. Now if I could have my bride and groom, please close up the hand with the ring in it. And we're gonna put all 4 hands together, groom on top, right up, right on the bottom. And we're gonna have you step even closer to each other for your wedding vows. I, as the judge, will speak, and you'll repeat after me. With joy in your voice, repeat after me and say together now, I am.
I am
Your lawfully wedded spouse.
your lawfully wedded spouse.
With this ring,
With this ring,
we unite our homes.
we unite our homes.
We unite our families.
We unite our families
To have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
for better and for worse,
for better and for worse,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in sunshine and in rain,
in sunshine and in rain,
for poorer,
for poorer,
for hopefully richer,
for hopefully richer,
to love,
to love,
to cherish,
to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
And now, my groom, if you would please take your spouse's ring and start to put it on her ring finger.
Mikayla,
With this ring,
with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
And now, my bride, if you would answer with your beautiful ring and start to look right at his eyes, and with big joy and pride in your voice, repeat after me. Dominick,
Dominick,
with this ring,
with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Now let me get these two shoulders together and the ring seen from front. I announce and pronounce Mikayla and Dominick married. You may kiss your bride. One more kiss. Everybody, it is my honor to introduce for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs.
Keep it going for Megan and Ryan! Oh, big round of applause, your dog man, Daniel, bringing in Bentley, the dog. Oh, keep it going for Sam and Charles. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, everyone rise up out of your seats. The new Mr. Business,
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead.
Well, I found a boy, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me.
'Cause we may be kids, but we're so
In love, fighting against all odds.
I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes, baby. I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful,
I don't deserve this.
darling, you look perfect.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Basically, we've known each other all of our lives, and I watched Mikayla grow up, like, you know, obviously physically and like emotionally. And first of all, like when I think about us growing up together, I not necessarily maturing together mentally. We were really
We still have it.
that way. Like, but when I think about Mikayla and Dom together, like, it's amazing. I had a moment in my life where I wasn't really paying attention to anything else going on, like with my friends or anything like that, but I watched Mikayla and Dom go from just the beginning of their relationship, just
Tinder
meeting
days.
each other. Yeah, from their Tinder days. Like, I watched them go from that and just, I mean, I think every relationship, if you don't go through things in the beginning, it's not really worth it. Like, there's fights and arguments and disagreements, and you learn through that. But because I wasn't really paying attention, like, next thing I knew they were engaged. And so I realized I started paying more attention to that, and I realized how much they loved each other. So much, and how much I realized Dom was Mikayla's best friend now. I think there's just little tiny moments that you pay attention to that you wouldn't notice, where he would just hug her and just, you know, just both of them, just the tiniest little things that you don't really realize that are important in life, and the way they would communicate with each other, and any type of strife or dramatic moment that was going on, they were always a team through it. Like, whoever was mad at one of them, it meant that both of them were like mad at the other person. Like, yeah, I get that. But they're a team and they're best friends, and just watch, and on top of that too is watching the maturity of two people, like with a relationship, go from basically kids arguing to being like a fully functioning relationship and best friends. On top of that, they communicate so well. It's really admirable, and it's just amazing. I love them both so much, and I wish the best for you guys, and I'm so happy that you guys are together. That's all.
Each other's face, so much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one, she told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. How could that beautiful woman with you be the same freckle-faced kid that I knew? One that I read all those fairy tales to, and tucked into bed all those nights. And I knew the first time I saw you with her, it was only a matter of time. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first.
I took an arrow to the heart. I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Lipstick on my guitar. Ooh, wrap me up between your legs and arms. Ooh, I can't get enough. You know you could tear me apart, put me back together and take my heart. I never thought that I could love this hard. Ooh, I can't get enough. Ooh, you got me feeling like I wanna be that guy. I wanna kiss your eyes. I wanna drink that smile. I wanna feel like my soul's on fire. I wanna stay up all day and all night. Yeah, you got me singing like, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're closer, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. And we'll say, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're closer, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. Baby, you burn so hot, you make me shiver with the fire. You got this thing you started, I don't want it to stop. You know you make me shiver, bring it right back into the car.
I taught him the Halo sound. I taught him a lot. I taught him pretty much everything he knows. We've grown up together. He's a great kid. He got into a lot of fun decisions in life that took him down every path that got him to beautiful Mikayla right here. You know, if every road in life took you to this, it was a great path. You know, so when you look at all the ups and downs that Dominick has gone through, it is paving out a wonderful road ahead of him. You know, he's a great kid. He's had a good heart, and he will do anything for anybody in this room, 100%, no matter what, without you even asking him. If he catches wind about something and he can help you, best believe he will, in some small way or another, whether it's just to make you laugh or whatever. That's pretty much what he's good for, a good laugh, you know. So let's give it up for Dominick. You know, he's a good man, a good soldier, a good husband. Let's give it up for Mikayla. Congratulations, guys.
Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. And we'll say, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're closer, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. Baby, you burn so hot, you make me shiver with the fire. You got this thing you started, I don't want it to stop. You know you make me shiver. Baby, you burn so hot, you make me shiver with the fire. You got this thing you started, I don't want it to stop. You know you make me shiver. Yeah, you got me singing like, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're closer, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. Oh no, say, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're closer, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. Yeah.
Today, for one
Love to see you shine in the night like the diamond you are. I'm good on the side, it's alright. Just hold me in the dark. Always got to know what you do. Keep me up when you fall. I live down the street, so we meet when you need and it's yours. All I is, and nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. I'm not. We don't got high. This is what you like, gotta make. Nothing feels better than this. Say we're just friends, but I swear when nobody's around, you keep
A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. These are my vowels.
Nothing feels better. Left, right. Take you back from your side to side. Like that. No, left, right. Take you back from your side to side. Like nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than this.
He's like so much different too. Like it's
One more kiss. Everybody, it is my honor to introduce, for the first time, as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Dominick, how about another kiss? More applause.